I'm going to give a little bit of information about the fitness to practice procedures at the General Pharmaceutical Council. If there's anything that arises in my talk today, please do not hesitate to give me a call. Generally, the procedures can be divided into three parts. That's after the initial triage, and they are initial investigations, the investigating committee, and the fitness to practice committee itself. A pharmacy professional's fitness to practice can be impaired for a number of reasons, and these are set out in section 51 of the Pharmacy Order 2010. They include things like poor professional performance, misconduct, and ill health. So if a complaint is made about employment issues or a commercial dispute, that will be disregarded. If there's a concern about a pharmacist's actual fitness to practice, then an investigation is started. This is usually a period of fact-finding, and it's a really good opportunity for the pharmacy professional to put in the best case they possibly can. The options for dealing include no further action, a letter of advice, or referral to the investigating committee. The investigating committee meets in private. The representations are made to it in writing, and importantly, there's no finding of facts. The options available to it are, again, to take no further action, but also to issue advice, warning, or undertakings, or of course it can refer to the Fitness to Practice Committee. It also has case management powers, which mean that it can ask for further investigations, for example. Importantly, the IC will only refer if there's a real prospect of the facts of the allegation being proved, and if the facts of the allegation are proved, there's a real prospect that the Fitness to Practice Committee will find that the registrant's fitness to practice is impaired. They will also look at public interest and whether overall the referral will be proportionate. The Fitness to Practice Committee has a legally qualified chair, a registrant member and a lay member. The hearings are in public and there's a three-stage process. The first stage is the factual stage. The GPhC has to prove the facts alleged against the registrant. And the standard of proof that applies for this is the balance of probabilities. The second stage is the impairment stage. And if the facts have been proved against the registrant, it doesn't necessarily mean that there'll be a finding of impairment. The test is whether the registrant is currently impaired, not whether their fitness to practice was impaired at the time of the incident. If impairment is found, then the hearing proceeds to sanction. The Fitness to Practice Committee won't impose a fine, but other than that, its powers are wide. At the bottom end, they can again take no further action, and at the top end, they can suspend or even remove a pharmacist from the pharmaceutical register. There are many factors in determining sanction. The committee will look at insight. They'll look at what a pharmacist has done since the events complained of. They'll also look at the need to maintain public confidence in the profession. There are many more. It's important to get advice at the earliest opportunity. I usually start acting for pharmacists when they first receive their letter from the GPhC. But if you've left it later than that, give me a call and we can start planning your case.